Guys, in this video we are going to see some inverse Laplace transforms. Now let's look at the first one. First one we have s minus 3 over s minus 3 square plus 4, and if you look at this one, this is almost matching e power at cos bt, right? In e power at cos bt we have to have s minus a over s minus a whole square plus b square. Now here we have s minus 3, like s, this is also s minus a square pattern, but we have to have b square. In order to do that, we can make this one 2 square, right? 2 square is equal to 4, and if you do that, our b value is going to be, a value is going to be 3, because if you compare with this one, this is our a value, and b value is going to be the, like, since this is 4, that is equal to 2 square, then 2 is going to be our b value. B is equal to 2, so we can directly go ahead and write our final answer. That's going to be just e power 2 at, that's going to be 3t, e power 3t cos 2t. Okay, so this is going to be the inverse Laplace transform for this function. Now let's look at this one. Here we have s plus 10 over s minus 3 square plus 4. This is also exactly matching with e power 80 cos pt, but there's a problem. In numerator we have to have s minus a, right? We have to have exact same number like s minus 3. We have to have the same thing in the numerator, but we don't have that one. Now in order to get that one, what we do is we can make that one happen. Like, we can subtract 3 from this, and if we subtract 3, we have to add 3 outside. So we have to have plus 10 minus, actually plus 3, and in the denominator we are going to have the exact same thing. That's going to be s minus 3 square, and we can write this one as 2 square. Okay, and this is going to become Laplace inverse Laplace transform s minus 3 plus 13 over s minus 3 whole square plus 2 square. Okay, this is what we get, and from this one you can compare with this one. Until this one we don't have any problem. Until this one we can transform, right? We can transform to this pattern, but when we have this plus 13, we cannot do anything, so we have to do something. What we can do is we can separate this one and create another one. Like, the denominator going to remains the same for 13 also. So when we separate, we are going to have Laplace L inverse s minus 3 over s minus 3 whole square plus 2 square, and I'm bringing the 3 to this, 13 to this side. So this is going to be 13 over s minus 3 whole square plus 2 square. Okay, now we have this one. This is perfect right now. The first one is perfect, but the second one we have to do something, right? But if you compare with this one, with the second one, e power 80 sine bt, this is exactly matching with this one, because we have to have a number, and in the denominator we have to have these things. But the number we have to have is this one. We have to have b, exactly b value on the top. This is our b value. We have to have 2 on the top, right? So to make this one 2, what we can do is we can move this to the front, this 13 to the front. So let's write this one here. L inverse s minus 3 over s minus 3 whole square plus 2 square, and if I move this 13 to the front, we are going to have 1 over s minus 3 square plus 2 square, but we need 2 on top, right? So to get 2 on top, what we can do is we can multiply this one by 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is same as 1, right? So multiplying by 1 is not a problem. So 2 by 2, but we only have to have 2 here. The denominator 2, we shouldn't have that here, so we divide this one by 2. So we take this 2 out. So in that way we brought this pattern. Now this is 2 over, now let's write 2 alone. Okay, this is now 2 over s minus 3 square plus 2 square. This is matching this pattern, the second pattern. So now we can go ahead and write our inverse Laplace transform. That's going to be, for the first one, a value is equal to 3 and the b value is equal to 2, and for the second one it's exactly the same thing, so we can go ahead and write it. This is going to be e power, let's write it with a different color, e power, a is 3, so e power 3t sine, for the first one is cos, right? E power 3t cos 2t, and then plus this 13 over 2 is going to be just a multiplication, 13 over 2, then we are going to have e power at, again a is going to be 3t sine 2t and that's it. That's our inverse Laplace transform for the given function. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.